In America, a ghost helped the police in solving their murder mystery. This incident happened about 124 years ago in Greenbrier County, a rural area in the U.S. state of West Virginia. A blacksmith named Erasmus Edward Shu lived in this county. He was married to a woman named Elva just 3 months ago. One night in January 1897, Edward sent a boy from his neighborhood home from work to see if his new wife needed anything from the market. The blacksmith's wife was found lying on the stairs of the house. When the boy arrived at the door of her home in Greenbrier County, he found Elva lying at the bottom of the stairs. The boy stopped for a moment. He could not understand what to do. He straightened Elva and tried to check what had happened. Elva's head was tilted to one side. At first he thought that Elva might be sleeping. He quietly moved towards her and tried to wake her up by calling Mrs. Shu. When he did not get any response, he got scared and went away from there and told his mother about it. Neighbor woman called doctor and government official the boy's mother, who lived in the neighborhood, saw Elva lying unconscious and called local doctor and government official George W. Knapp did not reach the scene for about an hour after giving the information, but by then Edward Shu had reached there. He picked up his wife's body from there and took it to the bedroom. Bathed him, dressed him and put him to bed. He prepared his wife's dead body for burial by dressing her in a high-collared garment and covering her face with a veil. Husband did not allow complete examination of dead wife's body during this time. Government officials and local Dr. George W. Knapp, who dealt with death cases, also arrived. They started examining the body of the deceased woman. During that time, husband Edward Shu kept crying while keeping his wife's head in his lap. When Knapp attempted to examine Elva's head and neck, Edward Shu became upset and displayed anger. Knapp did not want to upset Shu, so he quietly left. They found nothing wrong when they examined the rest of Elva's body. Doctor linked the cause of death to unconsciousness and pregnancy. Knapp was also treating Elva from a few weeks ago. Therefore he attributed the cause of death to sudden unconsciousness. They later linked it to pregnancy-related problems. Elva's body was taken to her childhood home of Little Sewell Mountain and buried. Even in the coffin, Shu did not allow anyone else to touch or see Elva's head and neck. However, his strange behavior did not raise any suspicion among the people present there. Elva's mother did not believe in her daughter's death. Everyone except Elva's mother, Mary Jane Hester, was considering this death as natural. She never liked Shu and was convinced, even without evidence, that Shu had murdered her daughter. But the big thing was that only Elva could tell what had happened to her. In such a situation, Mary Jane Hester decided to talk to Elva's spirit. He started performing many special pujas and prayers to summon the spirit. After praying morning and evening for several weeks, he received an answer from Elva's spirit. Mother called her daughter's spirit. Hester claimed that her daughter appeared to her in dreams 4 nights in a row to tell her her story. He said that the soul first appeared as a bright light, gradually taking a human form and began to tell its story. During this time the entire room was filled with cold. For 4 consecutive days, Elva's spirit began to tell the whole story to her mother through dreams. Elva's ghost told the whole story of her death. Elva's ghost confesses to her mother that she brutalized and abused her. One night when Elva did not cook meat for dinner, he attacked Elva and beat her. Shu had broken Elva's neck during the fight, after which Elva's ghost turned her head completely back and went away from there. After this incident, Elva's mother went to public prosecutor John Preston and appealed to reopen the case. Preston believed her story about the ghost and started questioning people nearby. The government lawyer got the body exhumed and got the investigation done. Shu's neighbors and friends told Prosecutor Preston about his strange behavior during Elva's funeral. Dr. Knapp also admitted that he had not thoroughly examined Elva's body. These two statements were enough for Preston to order a re-examination of the body. Despite Shu's objections, he got the body taken out of the grave by court order and took it to the mortuary for examination. Husband proved guilty due to marks found on neck and head. The Pocahontas Times, a local newspaper, later reported that fingerprints were found on the neck, which revealed that Elva had died of suffocation. Marks of strangulation were found on his neck, due to which the nerves and cells of the neck were significantly damaged. The neck bone was also found broken, after which a detailed investigation was conducted into this death and Shu was considered the culprit of his death.